Hello, my name is Kamil. I'm an artist. I came with the intention to listen and observe. I really wanted to move away from making things or doing and try to move into a space of undoing and taking the time that I would find here to do that, expose myself to the patterns of this environment. I know the Karoo is a space where the cosmos is more visible and the natural patterns of the world are more present, both in the stars being visible, but also where the patterns of nature are in harmony with the patterns and cycles of the moon and sun. Where I am, there's a full 360-degree panoramic view of the sky, and it gives this impression that there's really no boundary between the earth and the sky. It's as if the universe is a continuous thing, a string through space and time here, and the land and its creatures oscillate to the rhythms of the stars. I brought an instrument that I've been making over the past year, which I call a sutra, which means thread in Sanskrit. And this is, for me, a way of exploring my own ancestry and language through music, hence the name thread. And I brought it along here because this instrument is designed expressly to tap into these kinds of frequencies that I think are quite available here, that are normally masked by an urban environment. So its first notes were played in the desert, and I'm currently in the process of tuning it, and it feels great to be able to do that in this environment, to tune it to this environment. I've been tuning the instrument to oscillate in harmony with the Tankwa. It's a space where messages from outer space, radio waves, light waves, cosmic rays reach this place. We also shot a film today which explored kind of myth-making practices in the Karoo and my own ideas around sound and vibrations, again in the forms of light, in the forms of sound, in the forms of energy, and how a space like the Tankwa is kind of this like raw place where those things are available. My interests here at this time have been about these kinds of materials, the materials of light, the materials of sound, the materials of frequencies and the wave nature of reality and how those waves propagate, and whether that can be played with as a medium. Even in the energies of interacting with the other people here, all the other wonderful artists and characters that I've met, and just noticing how my energies interact with theirs and how time here has allowed me to reflect on myself more clearly. And that for me is, I think, the biggest takeaway I'd have on the Tankwa, is the realization that for me, the Tankwa is a giant mirror, because when you spend time out there, you notice that really the landscape just kind of leaves you with your own thoughts and reflects your own mind back to you. And I think that was the intention I really came here with more than anything else, is to do very ephemeral things, because rather than for me to come here and leave an impression on the space, I really wanted the space to leave an impression on me.
All that which you sense is here.
It is true that the body cannot sense these things, but my instruments can attune the body to extend the senses.
Could you make an instrument to help you smell better? Because you, my friend, can't smell for shit.